Ladies, practice is over. Ladies and gentlemen, flash started is not permitted during competition. Bowlers, on behalf of the National Bowling Stadium and the USBC, we're so grateful that you come back this year and work the bowling out. Good luck, good bowling, and we look forward to seeing you at 2018-16 with the championship in South Point, as soon as you see the arrows next to your name, you may begin.
Good morning and welcome back to the 2015 United States Bowling Congress Women's Championships live from Reno, Nevada and the National Bowling Stadium. We're back here on Bowl TV to feature USBC Hall of Famers Carolyn Dorin-Ballard and Anne-Marie Duggan. They'll be joined by former Team USA members Marcia Kloempken and Brenda Padilla. So we'll have 6 games of doubles and singles, starting with doubles here in just a second. So thanks everyone for tuning in and spending some of your Sunday afternoon with us here on Bowl TV. I'm Aaron Smith. As mentioned, I'll be here for all 6 games, so sit tight and get ready. We'll get a rundown of
Thank you, Aaron. Hi, Will.
Carolyn saying hi. But we'll get a recap of their performance yesterday. Their team moved into the top 10. We also had some excitement earlier this morning and nearly another lead change, so we'll get into all of that in just a few minutes, but here's our first few looks at the Hall of Famers. right, yesterday during the 7 p.m. team event, Ballard versus the Big C out of Keller, Texas, moved into the top 10 with a 24.86 total, putting them in 8th place overall. Score on top of Diamond Team 27-17. Put up by AZ Gals featuring Team USA's Shannon Pluhowski just last Friday. The 2015 event will come to close in just 2 days. The last doubles and singles squad will take place on June 30th, so everyone making their last minute runs here at the 2015 event. The number these ladies are chasing in doubles, 14.04. 2005 Queens champion Tim Neal Milligan and USBC Hall of Famer Linda Barnes currently hold that mark. It was nearly knocked down to second this morning by Team USA's Erin McCarthy and Jamie Martin. The two made a run at the number, falling just short, moving into second with 13.98, so only 6 pins away from at least a share of the lead. So we'll see if Carolyn and company can make a run there. We're also joined by a few bowlers out of Shelton, Washington, Carol Goodburn and Jennifer Diet. Just to the left of their name, you can see a number 4, so they're actually competing in a different division than the rest of the ladies on the pair. So Division 4, the number they're going to be going for here today, 1088 on top of the standings. So hopefully we have a few folks tuning in from Washington as well to see how these ladies do out here. It's definitely a bit of a surprise for them to find out they were going to be on the live stream cameras, so hopefully they have a little fun and put up some scores too. To get to that 24.86 number yesterday, Dorin-Ballard led the way with a 663 series. Padilla was at 616, Duggan 611, and Kloempken 596. Also had another team crack the top 10 during the 7 p.m. squad last night. Friends too out of Chatsworth, California, featuring USBC Hall of Famer Wendy McPherson, along with Erin McCarthy, Nicole Van Daniker, and Jamie Martin. Just a few pins behind at 24.82. They're currently in 10th. We did have, as I mentioned, an 8 a.m. squad today, so these ladies actually bowling on the burn. So only one pattern here at the 2015 Women's Championships, so pattern 40 foot in length, nearly 24 mils, 23.75, and they are competing on the Kegel Fire. So if you want to see that graph or anything else, be sure to visit bowl.com/openchamp for more information. Or Women's Champ, excuse me. Been back and forth between El Paso and Reno a few too many times this year. Once again, bowl.com/women's champ for everything you need to know about this great event. Thanks again for joining us, KJ. Division 4 is actually the Sapphire Division. All of the divisions here at the Women's Championships named after precious gemstones, which makes them an even better treat if you're able to take one home as a national champion for the team event. We have 4 divisions that started in 2014. Diamond, Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire. For doubles and singles, moved to 6 divisions. Once again, Diamond, Ruby, Emerald, Sapphire, along with Amethyst and Topaz. With 6 divisions, there's a chance for bowlers of all skill levels to really have the opportunity to not only take home a little bit of prize money, but also get a chance to make a run at a national title. The lowest division for bowlers with averages of 129 and below, so trip 4 for Duggan gives her first strike of the day. All right, nice start by everybody here so far in the early going. So we have Carol and Jennifer up there right now. Jennifer making her 12th tournament appearance. Carol 1 tournament behind, making her 11th. Once again, we hope we got a few folks out of the Washington area joining as well today, cheering on these ladies. You can see the little trophy next to Carolyn and Anne Marie's names. That represents that they've won a title here at the Women's Championships. Carolyn, a 5-time titleist at the event, including 2001, 2006, and 2009 classic team titles. The 06 and 09 titles coming right here at the National Bowling Stadium. She's also the 2000 Classic All Events champion, and in 2004, CDB and Linda Barnes teamed up to win classic doubles with a record score of 1498. Carolyn had 793 in that set. So that number is still on top of the record books. Carolyn, also a USBC Hall of Famer, and owns 20 PWBA titles. Her standout year was in 2001 when she won 7 titles to match the record set by Patty Costello back in 1976. That included the 2001 Queens. For Anne-Marie, she owns 3 titles here. Actually had back-to-back team titles in 93 and 94 in Classic Team. Was also the 93 Classic All Events champion. Anne-Marie, a member of the USBC and PWBA Hall of Fame. 15 PWBA titles, including the 1991 US Women's Open, the 94 Queens, and 95 Samstown Hammer Players Championships. Also went on to win the USBC Senior Queens back in 2012. Brenda runs a little bit high there, leaving the 4-pin, making her 8th tournament appearance here at the WC. She's one of just 8 bowlers in tournament history. To roll an 800 set here at the tournament back in 2010 in the team event in El Paso. Shot 268, 278, and 256 in a very exciting team event. It was just before the USBC Queens was getting ready to take place, and along with Brenda's 800, there were 2 300s shot during the same squad. Karen Boyd and Alicia Hill rolled perfect games during that set, and Alicia Hill was actually on the same pair, so if my memory serves me right, Brenda locked up the 800, and as Alicia waited patiently for her chance to finish off the 300, so very cool moment. Padilla, also the 2010 Team USA Trials champion. Brenda's also had some success at the USBC Open Championships, capturing the regular doubles title with a record score of 1566 with Stephen Padilla, her husband. Stephen standing just behind us here, watching and cheering on. She also went to go on to shoot a 300 in singles at the 2009 event, so definitely a great resume for her as well. Marcia was on Team USA back in 2007 and was a collegiate standout at Florida, which included a few All-American nods. bucket proves to be tricky for Carolyn and Marcia. It's past 2 frames, so we'll see if they can bounce back. Great shot from Anne-Marie. Once again, these ladies are bowling on the burn. So they were out here a little bit earlier watching the folks ahead of them, trying to get an idea of how this Kegel fire oil has moved around here behind lanes 37 and 8 at the National Bowling Stadium. Definitely a lot of discussion going on about what's going on out there. No problem on the spare for Jennifer in the 8th frame. Carol with a nice conversion. Taking care of the tricky spare there. It's been an exciting few days here at the NBS for the 2015 Women's Championships. Everyone trying to do their best to sneak into the lead. In the final few days, we had some new Ruby doubles leaders yesterday in the afternoon. That story's up on bowl.com. We nearly saw a few runs by a very talented group of former collegiate standouts right here on Bowl TV during the 8 a.m. doubles and singles squad yesterday. Highlighted by a great performance by Lisa Frascione, moving into the top 10 in every event of the Diamond Division. Frascione, member of the 2006 NCAA National Championship team with Fairleigh Dickinson University, and she went on to help coach them to the title in 2010 as an assistant. We also had the Diamond Singles and Diamond All Events leads change hands this week. On the 25th, Brooke Bauer out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, a former standout at Kutztown University, and the granddaughter of USBC Hall of Famer Gary Bauer, moved into the singles lead with 781. She fired games at 257, 257, and 267 to get to the number. We'll see if These ladies can challenge that mark in just a few games. Jennifer got robbed there, leaving the 7. And then on the 26th, as I was getting into town to prepare for these live streams, Jennifer Asplin out of Oakley, California was putting on a show. Made her own run at the singles lead after starting off with games at 277 and 289. She had the front 9 before, or front 10, excuse me, before leaving a 10-pin. She ran to a few opens and couldn't find a double, stepping up in the 10th of the last game. So she needed a mark with good count to get the Diamond All Events lead. Was able to deliver all 3 strikes to move ahead of Tennille Milligan with a 21.82 total. Milligan led with a 21.69. So definitely a late push for the top of the leaderboard as the tournament prepares to conclude on Tuesday. Great shot by Brenda in the 9th frame. She's going to have a shot at 260s here. Great shot from Carolyn to kick off the 10th frame. Definitely a lot of discussion going on about what's going on out there. These ladies have some great eyes behind the lanes to talk to as well about what's going on. USBC Hall of Famer Del Ballard, along with USBC Gold coach Stephen Padilla. Nice conversion of 3-9-10 by Anne-Marie.
Go ahead.
2:06 and 2:12 to kick off doubles for Carolyn and Anne-Marie. That'll put them at 4:18. All right, Brenda still has 2 60s out there. Gets the first strike in the 10th. Her and Marcia still have 460 out there.
I would move to the right. And not move to the left. But, Carolyn.
Tough break not getting the 7 out. Definitely threw a few pins at it, but nothing wanted to cooperate. So 2 50s out there. Looks like Marcia's going to try a different ball. All right, very nice 258 for Brenda to kick off doubles here. So they'll put her and Marcia at 456, 418 for Carolyn and Anne-Marie, and Jennifer and Carol at 252. Once again, they're in a different division, competing in the Sapphire doubles. Again, thanks everyone for taking some time out of your Sunday morning to join us here, or Sunday afternoon, I should say, joining us here on Bowl TV. I'm Aaron Smith, bringing you the very last live stream from the 2015 Women's Championships, unfortunately. But we've got a chance to see some great performances along the way. Back in May, I was out here, and we got to see new team doubles and all events leaders in the Diamond Division. Defending champ Believe in Akir took over the top spot once again. We mentioned earlier that their score got bested last Friday by AZ Gals out of Peoria, Arizona. The following day, we actually showed both their team and doubles and singles since they were the defending champs, and had Linda Barnes as the defending all events champion as well. Linda and Tennille Milligan took over the diamond doubles lead with 14:04. That's withstood some close calls so far here, especially in these past few days. But still the number on the top of the standings. Tennille took over all events as well in that episode, going 21:69. That score got beat just 2 days ago by Jennifer Asplund, 21:82. If you want to learn more about these great performances or just more about the Women's Championships in general, be sure to visit bowl.com/women's-champ for all the great information on this storied event. And of course, be sure to check out the official USBC Open and Women's Championships Facebook page. For quick one-hitters on what's going on at the events. After the 2015 event concludes in just a few days here, tournament staff is going to pack up all the gear and get ready to take it just a little bit south of here down to Las Vegas. The Women's Championships returning to Sin City for the first time since 1983. There's definitely a lot of buzz and excitement about that event, heading to the brand new South Point Bowling Plaza. Brand new $35 million facility opened up just late in 2014.
That's when I agree. I think I'm right.
And for those of you interested to compete in that event, registration already open, so be sure not to wait and get your team signed up today. USBC Mixed will be making its way to Las Vegas as well. That tournament debuted this year at the National Bowling Stadium. So definitely going to be a lot of great opportunities to compete in 2016. Registration for the Mix not open just yet, but be sure to keep an eye on bowl.com as well as official social media outlets of USBC for that information when it is time. You can follow USBC on Facebook as the Sport of Bowling, facebook.com/USBC, on Twitter @USBC, and once again, bowl.com. right, Brenda keeping it going after the strong start, 2:58 to kick off doubles. Early double here in game 2.
Because I actually am throwing better today than I mean, I had that one in the 10th was that one I need to eliminate from my.
No problem on the spare for Jennifer, coming out of Shelton, Washington. A few of her other teammates bowling on 39 and 40, just a pair over. Once again, we're behind lanes 37 and 38 at the 78 lane NBS. Great shot from Anne Marie in the third, her first strike of game 2.
Right over 60. Right over 60.
Was that okay? I looked at the call. My visual perception is 4 left.
That's correct. And I think on the right lane, you can probably do it.
Yes, I did come at a different angle. But I got to the same spot.
That's all it's about.
I don't understand. I just, when I ask a question like that,
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand myself.
Just sit up.
Yeah.
With the squad schedule here at the 2015 USBC Women's Championships, we have 4 squads each and every day. Kicks off with an 8 a.m. doubles and singles on the fresh, followed right afterwards by another doubles and singles. That's what we're watching right now here on Bowl TV. So once again, these ladies bowling on the burn after what they saw, or what the ladies ahead of them did in their first 6 games. It's followed up by a 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. team event, both on the fresh. Just one pattern here at the Women's Championships. 40 feet in length, 23.75 milliliters. Is the Kegel fire oil being used here. Also the NBS got 78 brand new lanes during the off season as part of an ongoing $15 million renovation of the Taj Mahal of 10 pins. Stadium celebrating its 20th birthday after opening its doors in 1995. Two great shots from Anne-Marie Duggan, third and the fourth, for an early double. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our gold industry partners, Columbia 300, Hammer, Kegel, and Storm, for their continued support of USBC championship events just like this. Marcia making some great shots here. That 10 pin seems nailed down though. Nice conversion there by Carol. Taking care of business. Pretty good shot from Jennifer. Also having to stare down a 10 pin. All right, talked about Carolyn and Anne-Marie owning USBC Queens titles. Brenda made the show out here in Reno in 2009, ended up finishing 5th. And of course, earlier this year in February, or not February, in May, excuse me, the USBC Queens kicked off the rebirth of the PWBA Tour. It's going to be an exciting summer. So the ladies have a tour for the first time since 2003. So be sure to check out pwba.com. You can see some great player profiles, including Carolyn, Anne-Marie, and Brenda, as well as all the information on the upcoming tournament schedule. A lot of great pictures and videos as well from past major events. And of course, the next stop on the tour just weeks away. Starting July 9th in the Sacramento area, the PWBA Storm Sacramento Open. The field was limited to 64, quickly sold out. So it was opened up to, or opened another 16 spots, so 18 total, or 80 total when it's all said and done. So definitely a good sign and a lot of excitement already for the PWBA. Been a few regionals as well to help prepare. Shannon O'Keefe just took title home in Fort Wayne, Indiana this weekend. Question in the chat about the Sapphire division, just what are the average limitations for doubles? It's a combined average of 290 through 319. For singles and all events, it's 145 through 159. So for Carol and Jennifer, their combined average falls somewhere between there. So there's a chance they may be in different divisions for singles and all events. So we'll get a look at that when we make the switch over. If they do happen to be in a different event, the number will change. Just like that. Nice spare and strike for Carol here in the middle of game two. Jennifer adds one of her own. We are in the middle of game two of doubles here at the 2015 USBC Women's Championships. USBC Hall of Famers Carolyn Dorin-Ballard and Anne-Marie Duggan helped bring us here today as the 2015 event will wrap up on Tuesday, June 30th. So some last-minute efforts here to make a run at the top of the standings. 14:04, the number on top of doubles right now. Carol and Jennifer competing in Sapphire doubles. 10:88, the number they're trying to run down. Great shot from Carolyn in the 7th frame after 4 consecutive spares. All right, the scoring pace has slowed down a little bit here in game 2. Once again, a lot of discussion going on amongst the teammates about what's going on out here. They are bowling on the burn. Great shot from Brenda for 3 in a row. 258 in the opener. Tough break for Anne-Marie. Looked like a pretty good shot, runs a tad high, leaves the 4-9. If you're curious about equipment choices today, Anne-Marie and Brenda are affiliated with Brunswick, while Carolyn and Marcia are with Storm. So that's at least an idea of what they may be throwing. It's still a little tough to see what the actual bowling ball is, but should definitely limit some of the choices. Carolyn kicks the 10. Nice shot there from Marcia to get her third strike here in game number 2. Question about kind of how the lineups happen here at the Women's Championships. As mentioned, 6 different divisions for doubles, singles, and all events. So it's just kind of luck of the draw who you end up with. The tournament has a great variety of and a long storied history of being the event for all USBC female members, and brings out a great variety of averages as well. So that's what it's all about. It's all about a good time here at the WC. Nice cover of the washout by Carolyn to stay clean here in game 2. She's got a pair of doubles as well, so 2:18 will be her max score. Getting ready for the 10th frame in just a second. Marcia finally getting that 10 pin to cooperate a little bit there. Great shot. .146 for Jennifer and 102 for Carol. So it looks like they're going to fall a little bit short of the Sapphire doubles lead. Terrific shot from Carolyn to kick off the 10th. All right, 208 for CDB and 182 for Anne Marie in game 2. Puts them at 808. So that doesn't leave them very much room to get to that 1404. But still possible. You never know. right, 206 for Brenda. Marcia's also going to be at a small 200 here. .201 to be exact, puts them at 863 through 2 games. So they'll need a big 541 for a share of the Diamond Doubles League. Question in the chat about the average divisions for the USBC Mixed, taking place alongside the Women's Championships. It actually has the same divisional structure as the WC, so four averages, or 4 divisions for team event, 6 for doubles and singles. There is no all events. It also works a little bit differently than from the Open or the Women's Championships, where you can enter each event individually. So if you want to bowl doubles, you don't necessarily have to bowl singles. Or if you just want to bowl singles, you can do that as well. There's also a chance to compete multiple times. So to learn a little bit more about that and check out the rules, you can always visit bowl.com/mixed. Click on the information tab. Great shot from Marcia to kick off game number 3 of doubles. They'll keep the cameras rolling here and have 3 additional games after this for their singles competition as well. So a total of 6 games today. Great shot there from Carol Goodburn. Striking early here in game 3. hits have been a little bit tough to come by as well so far today. Seen a lot of stubborn corner pins. Some pretty good shots. Definitely need to get the hits along the way, as well as making some pretty solid shots here if you want to make a run at the Women's Championships. The condition doesn't necessarily fall into the sport ratio, but definitely a little more challenging than what most folks are used to seeing during your typical league night. So definitely requires some good shot making. Just like that there. Great shot from Brenda. Once again, a big thanks to everyone for joining us here today, spending some time on a Sunday afternoon checking out some great bowling. This will be the final broadcast from the 2015 Women's Championships. Ended up having about 6 or 7 broadcasts throughout the year. Also had a good mix over at the USBC Open Championships in El Paso, Texas. We'll be heading back that way after the Women's Championships wraps up on Tuesday. So I have a few more broadcasts before that tournament comes to a close on July 12th. We'll certainly be busy on Bowl TV throughout the summer, as well as on Extra Frame with the PWBA Tour. We'll be taking the live stream equipment to the Chicagoland area in the middle of July for the Junior Gold Championships presented by Storm, Rotogrip, and Masters. That's going to be pretty cool. Hopefully all the logistics work out. And we'll actually have 3 live streams going at once. So you get a chance to watch all 3 divisions, and the finals will also be televised by the CBS Sports Network. I believe those shows will air in August. It's definitely a lot of excitement to come from the next generation. Marcia starts off with 3 in a row. CBS Sports Network also showcased the X-Bowling Intercollegiate Team and Singles Championships not too long ago, as the top collegiate players in the country all made their way to Wichita to attempt to take home a national title. Mark London joining in today. No stranger to Bowl TV as not only a commentator, joining us in the booth a few times, and also on the lanes. You may remember him from such 299s as last year at the Open Championship. Hi, Mark. All right, not too much room left for Marcia and Brenda. They want to challenge the 1404 on top of the standings. They need to get to 541 for a share of the lead. That's just not right. Great shot from Marcia. 8-pin left standing. There's a nice strike from Carol. Currently have competition in this noon doubles and singles squad going from lanes 1 through 58 here at the NBS. We'll have 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. team events to follow. Excuse me. Along with a few teams over at the mixed as well. The mixed team event taking place on the high end of the 4th floor here, while doubles and singles taking place downstairs in the 10 showcase lanes that were introduced in 2013 as a part of that $15 million renovation of the NBS. That's two terrible breaks on in a row for Marcia after 2 great shots. Goodness. Can't throw it much better. A lot of folks in the surrounding area here just kind of wanted to get a glimpse of the USBC Hall of Famers and Carolyn Dorin-Ballard and Anne-Marie Duggan, including legendary coach Mike Jasnow. Jazz is the coach here at the stadium on lane 81 inside the pro shop. And as a fun fact of the day, mentioned a few times, the 4th floor here at the NBS has 78 lanes. They have lane 81 pro shop, or lane 81 in the pro shop. When it was designed, it was originally supposed to be 80 lanes across, but the designers did not take account for center aisle, of course. One of the greatest traditions and most exhilarating things as a competitor to get to march down that center aisle before your team in doubles and singles. But they forgot to account for that, so center aisle is a pair of lanes essentially across, and so that's how it ended up being 78 lanes and lane 81. Marcia now just a 9-pin away from the whole back row this game. Could easily be looking at 6 in a row to be starting. But no problem on the spare. Looks like the 14.04 set by Tennille Milligan and Linda Barnes will be safe for at least another day. Not sure what's going on in some of the other lanes here. Definitely some players around the NBS right now. Tammy Lewis out of San Jose, California, a few pairs to our right. She ended up finishing second in scratch singles back at the 2012 event right here in the NBS. They're getting ready to go right now, so we'll see if she can make another run. Part of her crossing team, Sharon Aronson, also competing in that same event in 2012. Sharon actually took the all events lead. Those scores gave everyone coming to compete at the U.S. Women's Open and Senior U.S. Women's Open at the end of the event definitely a lot of work to catch up to. This year, without having the Queens or U.S. Women's Open being in the same city, the top bowlers have kind of been coming in and out throughout the tournament, so we've been able to have a nice variety, been able to do a few live streams. For those of you just tuning in, I am Aaron Smith and bringing you all the action here on Bowl TV today. Matt Cannizzaro partying with Amigo Man in El Paso, Texas. As we're here from the final broadcast from the 2015 WC. 2015 event will wrap up on Tuesday as the final bowlers attempt to make their run at a coveted title here. I know we have a few more Hall of Famers on the schedule. Virginia Norton, Vesma Grinfelds, and Fran Deacon will be taken to the lanes. Either today or tomorrow. I'd have to double check. This noon squad taking place on the Burn. So we had an 8 a.m. squad earlier today, so these ladies were out here a little bit earlier to kind of game plan for what they'd have to do. Have definitely tried a lot so far to kind of figure out the puzzle here. Great shot from Anne-Marie to make it 4 in a row. These ladies definitely getting a little bit further left on the lane than what we saw yesterday with our group of former collegiate standouts. They were on the 8 a.m. though, so they were fighting the fresh with the 40-foot pattern used here at the 2015 event. Having this versatility in their game is what's made them all so successful over the years. The ability to play all parts of the lane. All right, make it 5 in a row for Anne-Marie here after games at 212 and 182. Looking to finish strong here. Doubles and find the right momentum to go into singles. Let's get a big number up on top, 781. Rolled just 3 days ago. Brooke Bauer out of Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, setting the mark. A former collegiate standout at Kutztown University, and the daughter of Hall of Famer Gary Bauer. That singles lead almost only lasted a day, though, as Jennifer Asplin made a run, got off to a strong start, 277 and 289 in her singles set. Ended up with 185 the last game for 751 to move into second, but it was enough to get her into the Diamond All Events lead with 2182. Asplin found success at the Taj Mahal 10 pins back in 2012. She fired a 299 game and had actually taken over the All Events, the Scratch All Events lead at the time. I believe she ended up finishing 7th overall. All right, Jennifer and Carol in the books for doubles competing in the Sapphire division. Finished with 749. They're going to be short of the number up on top. Anne-Marie finding the right combination here late in doubles. Definitely a good ball change, and it's been making some fantastic shots down the stretch. She can still get to 248 this game. All right, 2:15 in the books for CDB to finish up doubles. I'll get her to 629. Great 247 there from Anne-Marie. Gets her to 641. Puts them at 1270. They'll be a little bit outside the top 10. Currently taking 1324. To make it on the leaderboard. And another 8-pin on lane 38. Goodness. That 215 total she can get to nowhere close to how well she threw the ball this game. Definitely felt like a 260, 270 effort out there. Just no hits, unfortunately, for Marcia. All right, 203 finish for Brenda Padilla. Puts her at 667, so she's high on the pair. And 1281 for her and Marcia. So in just a few seconds, the scoreboards will switch over and we'll get underway in singles. So everyone hang tight. 3 more games to go here on Bowl TV. Thanks again for spending some of your Sunday with us. And singles will be up in just a second. Thanks again, everyone. I'm Eric Smith, and I'll be here for the duration as the 2015 event prepares to wrap up on June 30th. So everybody hang tight. We'll be right back. All right, singles underway. As you can see, the numbers next to Jennifer and Carol's names have changed. So even though they competed in Sapphire doubles, which is why they had the 4 up there, Jennifer actually in the Ruby division individually, and Carol in the Topaz division. So their combined average put them in the middle. Ruby bowlers carry averages between 175 and 189. Topaz 129 and below. So once again, there's an opportunity for bowlers of all skill levels to get the chance to make a run and take home a national title. We already mentioned the 781 on top of the Diamond division standings. Jennifer in Ruby division, 654 currently on top of singles. And in Topaz, 547. So once again, a great variety here at the WC. As well as a lot of fun. Unless you're not getting the breaks like Marcia today, just has thrown the ball fantastic. And just does not have the hits to show for it. Definitely bowled much better than her 614 score there in doubles. Especially that last game. Anne-Marie has definitely found the right look here. She finished up doubles and transitioning into singles. To say this has been a tricky pair so far would be an understatement, as a lot of discussion, quite a few ball changes have been made. And even when they've been able to find a way to consistently get to the pocket, Carrie has definitely not been the friend so far. Marcia gets the break there, has almost a surprise look after the way her luck has been for the past game or so. Gets the love tap on the 10. All right. Early double there for Jennifer. Luckily, the 7-pin falls out there for Brenda, avoids the dreaded 7-10. Once again, as a friendly reminder, my goodness, oh, it's just not right. Someone get Marcia a break here. She is owed at least a few. That threw me off track, but what I was going to say before that devastating 8-pin was that registration for the 2016 Women's Championships already open. The event next year heading a little bit further south of Reno to the fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. You may have heard of it. It's kind of popular, so we're hoping for a big turnout and looking forward to another great women's championships taking place at the South Point Bowling Plaza. The new facility just opened up at the end of 2014 at the South Point Hotel and Casino. So be sure to get your team all squared away bright and early. Be sure you get the days and the times you're looking for. Head out to the entertainment capital of the world. We've seen Marcia have a run of 8-pins here. That's at least the second 4-9 for Anne-Marie. All right, Brenda out to a strong start after posting 667 in doubles to kick off her day. 3 out of 4 early on. Looks like Marcia having some possible tape issues here. Just not having the right feel. Still making great shots after another 8-pin. All right, nice back-to-back spares there for Carol Goodburn, coming out of Shelton, Washington. Hopefully we have a few folks from back in Shelton tuning in, cheering these ladies on. Carol and Jennifer ended up getting a nice surprise, finding they were going to be on the live stream today, so they had a little bit of a heads up, so hopefully they were able to call in a few folks, and they're tuning in right now. Brenda continuing to roll here. 616 last night in the team events, 667 to start off her day. Looks like Carolyn having some issues with an interchangeable thumb insert. Able to get one out, so working on that. That's the delay at the time. So while we have a brief second here, just want to once again thank everyone for tuning in to the final broadcast of the 2015 USBC Women's Championships. Of course, a big shout out as well to our gold industry partners, Columbia 300, Hammer, Kegel, and Storm, for their continued support of the USBC Championship events. The 2015 Women's Championships, excuse me. It's running for 82 days. All right, back to action. Carolyn comes back with a strike. All right, from from my vantage point, looks like Marcia might be throwing the skyrocket from Storm. Not 100% sure. So I had a few folks ask about it in the chat. All right, Brenda has found the look here on the 12 p.m. burn. Quick 5-6 to start singles. She made a run at the 2012 Women's Championships in the scratch singles here at the NBS. I believe she finished with a 773, falling just short of the winning 779 total. Double check the standings from 2012 in just a sec here. Yep, ended up being 773 for Brenda, which placed her fourth in the scratch portion of the event. Of course, the Women's Championships has evolved over the years through its 96-year history, and between 2010 and 2013, the tournament featured a handicap portion, as well as recognizing the top individual, team doubles, and all events performances. In 2014, the tournament transitioned back to an all-scratch format and added more divisions. Went from 3 in the team event to 4, and from 3 in doubles and singles all the way up to 6. In 2014 also saw the introduction of 4-player teams for the first time in tournament history. Making it a little bit easier for everyone to schedule doubles and singles. No more worrying about that 5th bowler if you weren't bringing 2 teams. believe that's a melee jab that Brenda has been throwing. Definitely seen the hits not going the way they should be this doubles and singles set so far. A lot of good shots with not so great results. Brenda has found the right combination early on in singles, however. Looking to make it 7 out of 8 on 37. Never a doubt. Great shot. All right, Kloempken clean through 8 frames with a 3-bagger in the middle. Can still get to 237. 781, the number on top of diamond singles right now. bigger scores we've seen all year so far at the Women's Championships. Have not had a 300 or an 800 at the event. There had only been 25 in tournament history. But last year at the Reno Sparks Convention Center, just down the street here for the NBS, had a record of 5 perfect games thrown. So a combination of the new lane surfaces here at the NBS and a bit of a tricky oil pattern. Has kept us from seeing that perfect game. We've had a 299 and a 298, but have not seen all 12 in one game yet. Pin in the 9th frame drops Padilla's max total down to 258. That would still put her on pace with what Brooke Bauer started with on her way to that 781. Going with a pair of 257s before finishing with 267. So 10th frame, game number 1 of singles coming right up. Thanks again, everyone, for taking some time out of your Sunday afternoon to join us here on Bowl TV. I'm Aaron Smith. And this is the final broadcast of the 2015 event. The final ball will be rolled on Tuesday as we prepare to pack up all the stuff here from the NBS. The stuff that is ours, at least. We'll let the NBS keep their stuff. But, and heading to Las Vegas and the new South Point Bowling Plaza at the South Point Hotel and Casino. The Women's Championships hasn't been to Vegas since 1983, so a long time coming for the ladies to make their return to Sin City. So certainly will be an exciting time, and registration already open. So be sure to check that out and get your team squared away today. For more information on this year's event and the 2016 event, be sure to visit bowl.com/women's champ for more information. All right, 2:01 for Anne-Marie Duggan to kick off singles. Looked like she was ready to make a run here for that strong finish in doubles and an early double. The 4-9 in the fourth frame. Kicked off a few frames of spares before she finally got a double in the 8th and the 9th. Terrific shot by Brenda there. That was a ring 10. Still get to 247. All right, great double in the 10th there from Marcia Kloempken. Gets her into the 230s to kick off singles. She has thrown the ball unbelievably well the past two games. Pretty much all day, actually. The hits have not been coming her way, but this is going to be a nice start to singles, though. All three in the 10th, 237. Brenda at 246. Anne-Marie 201. Carolyn 185. For Jennifer competing in the Ruby Division 164. And for Carol competing in Topaz 126. So game one in the books. Wasting no time, game two underway. Well, KJ, since you asked about it, these guys have been busy in the back offering their advice and watching this pattern break down today. And we have 3 very well qualified guys to talk about what is going on out there today. Much more qualified than I am, so we will see if Dell or maybe Steve Kloempken or Stephen Padilla may want to join us here in a little bit for the finale. Matt did let me bring both headsets, so we will ask them in a little bit and see if we can get some extra insight here to what they're seeing and what's been going on in their neck of the worlds. Possibly the 4th or 5th 8-pin we've seen on 38 today. It's been seems to be popping up everywhere. Goodness. Carolyn fought all game for a 185 clean effort in the opener singles, and you make a great shot like that and have to stare down an 8-pin as a result. That's just tough. Goodness. All right, great start to game 2 for Anne-Marie Duggan, the USBC and PWBA Hall of Famer. 3-time titleist here at the Women's Championships. And the late trip of the 9 for Brenda. All right, Marcia kicks out the 10 for an early double as well. 2:37 to start her singles event off. Although this will be the last live stream from the 2015 USBC Women's Championships, be sure to check out bowl.com/livestream on some of the upcoming shows. We're not quite done yet in El Paso for the Open Championships. Our next broadcast will be on July 4th. So while you're barbecuing and having a good time, and maybe even if you're already out for the fireworks, be sure to bring your laptop or tablet or even your iPhone and tune in to see 2013 All Events champion John Zerbinski and his talented group out of Wichita take to the lanes at 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And the last one from the OC this year will be on July 8th, also at 5 p.m., another team event. Talented youngster Connor Pickford and his teammates will be looking to make a late run at the team title. After that, we'll be heading to Chicago for Junior Gold. Talked about that a little bit earlier today. So that'll keep you up to date through the middle of July. Four pin for Anne-Marie ends her string of strikes at 3 here in game number 2. These ladies still struggling to find the hits. Brenda delivers for 3 in a row. Her and Marcia looking to put themselves in position here in the last game to maybe make a run. With the number up on top of the singles standings, 781. All right, great shot there from Carolyn in the 5th. Still clean so far in singles, but strikes have not been coming her way. Back-to-back 10 pins for Marcia. She's been throwing the ball great all day and just kind of in similar fashion. Hits have been hard to come by on 37 and 8 so far. There is another example. Goodness. There's a lot of excitement in Las Vegas in the past week or so. Bowl Expo just wrapped up for 2015. If you go to the homepage, bowl.com, you can read a little bit more about Bill Cooley, who received this year's Jarzak Laneman Award, named after the late Jim Jarzak. Always an exciting time to see all the new equipment coming out and all the latest and greatest in store for the sport of bowling. So got to see plenty of posts on Facebook and on Twitter throughout the week. And if you'd like to follow the USBC on social media, be sure to check out the Sport of Bowling on Facebook.com/USBC, on Twitter @USBC. Of course, you're watching us right now on Bowl TV, YouTube.com/Bowl TV. Please subscribe to our channel after you finish up here today, so you can get notifications of all the latest and greatest. And to wrap it all around, bowl.com. All right, the first double for CDB in singles. All right, making a five-bagger, Brenda Padilla. It's been spot on here in singles so far. 246 in the opener. And now working on 5 in a row in game number 2. We already talked about Brenda's run in singles back in 2012, finishing with 773 to end up 4th in the scratch singles portion. That included games of 248, 245, and a big 280 to finish it out. She already owns an 800 here on the tournament lanes. Back in El Paso, Texas, the 2010 event entered. Fired 802 in team competition. at 6 for 6. Or 6 out of the last 6, I guess I should say. As said, looking to give herself a decent look here to possibly make a run at her first women's championships title. Marcia still in the mix as well. Nice shot there by Jennifer, mixing them up for the strike. Fantastic shot there from Anne-Marie. Still looking to make a run at 250 here after 201 in the opener. We received a thanks in the chat room, and not a problem. Glad to help, and thank you for tuning in and the continued support, which helps make this happen. Great shot there by Carol to take care of the spare. That shot runs a bit high. 3.69.10 left standing for Padilla. Only able to get to 3.9. It's going to make it a much tougher climb now to continue that run at singles. 252 now the max for Brenda. All right, 4 out of the last 5 for CDB. Still get to 238 this game. Second 3-bagger of the game for Anne-Marie, getting into 4th arrow there. Marcia sets up the 10th frame with 4 in a row. Great bounce back shot from Brenda after the miscue in the 8th. Yesterday on Bowl TV, we got to see Lisa Frashoni make the turn going into the final game at about 5:03. She ended up falling a little bit short. Ended up moving into 5th with 7:40 after a 2:37 in the finale. So we'll see if we can have the same kind of excitement here. 10th frame coming up. Great shot by Carolyn to kick off the 10th. Gets 3 in a row here. Nearly a third 4.9 of the day for Anne-Marie.
Carolyn,
All right, 2:36 in game number 2 for the Hall of Famer. Anne-Marie gets to 235. Gets the leg kick on the 7. Great shot for the first strike in the 10th. Puts her in the 250s. Can max out 268. All right, Marcia's going to have a chance going into the final game to make a run at the diamond singles lead. For Brenda, she can get to 478, so that's going to leave her a few pins short. All right, great 257 from Kloempken. All right, some nice scores all around here in game 2. Padilla 231, Anne-Marie Duggan 235. Marcia Kloempken leading the way 257. She's making the turn at 494, and 236 for Carolyn Dorin-Ballard. Marcia will need 287 for a share of the lead. And we'll see if we can get a guest commentator in here for the final game. So turn the volume down for a second. See if any of these guys want to step away from their coaching and husbandly duties for a quick second. Join us here on Bowl TV. All right, think we might have Dell in line to join us here in just a few minutes. So we'll see if he makes it back to the booth in time. All right, after starting game one with a solid 8. Padilla runs a little bit high. Fortunate just to have the 4-pin standing up there. Making the turn at 477 after games of 246 and 231. We are in the 6th and final game of today's broadcast. This 40-foot pattern was laid down fresh for the 8 a.m. squad. And there's no re-oil for the second doubles and singles of the day, so these ladies had to navigate the burn here. Fight against the invisible pattern. Or the invisible opponent, I should say. To find their way to the pocket and get some strikes along the way. Great start for Marcia here in game number 3. Once again, 287 the number. All right, that hand you saw waving there belonged to Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, saying hi to, gonna guess, Tammy Turner. Checking in, joining us here on Bowl TV. Welcome, Tammy. 10 pin in the third frame will end Marcia's run at singles, but still a lot of pins left out there. She needed the first 10 strikes. She's thrown the ball exceptionally well today. Definitely had her fair share of tough breaks today on carry. 3 or 4 stuff 8s along the way. Plenty of corner pins as well on just awesome shots. We said before, we'll say it again, it's that you need to not only make the shots, but you need to catch some breaks along the way and get the result you're hoping for. Certainly could have had 1 or 2 more hits that first game in that 237 effort. Mark London referring to E.J. Tackett taking home the win at the event in Lubbock going on, capturing his first PBA national title. So congratulations to E.J. He's been knocking on the door for a while, so glad to see him break through and get that win. And I look away for a second, and not another one. There's really no words to describe what just happened there, other than holy cow. And possible other words that I can't say on the air.
Like that. I know you don't, but I'm just saying.
I think Marcia said that was 5-pin number, or 8-pin number 5 for the day. Getting my numbers mixed up there, but just crazy. 3 of them for sure on 38. And that's the second one this game for Brenda. Carolyn having a little bit of fun at the end of the day here. Sometimes that's all you can do after a performance that didn't quite go the way they had hoped. Definitely threw the ball much better than the scores suggested. All right, no 8-pin there. Anne-Marie kicks out the 10 there. Great shot. Once again, for all the news from the USBC Women's Championships, be sure to check out bowl.com/women's-champ. It's already been an exciting last 10 days or so. We've seen a ton of lead changes and all over the board, not just the Diamond Division, but I believe every single one has had someone new emerge at the top of the standings, whether it's team doubles, singles, or all events. So be sure to check there, as well as the official USBC Open/Women's Championships page on Facebook. For some quick hitters, what's going on at the NBS as well as the El Paso Convention Center for the 2015 Open Championships, which is going to be wrapping up shortly as well. As I mentioned, we still have 2 more broadcasts from from El Paso, I should say, before the tournament wraps up July 12th. So be sure to check out bowl.com/livestream to learn more about those. And great shot there from Marcia. 268 still out there. right, the cover for Jennifer. She's clean through 7. Looking to finish off her 2015 campaign the right way. Yeah, great shot there from Carol. Getting her first mark here in the finale. And adding insult to injury for today, and the total of rough hits this group has seen. The 8-10 standing for Anne-Marie. As Carolyn gets the mixer for a double. It appears that we've lost Dell, so I'm not sure where he ran off to. So not sure if we'll get him in here or not by the time we finish up here. All right, no problem on the 7-pin for Marcia. She still had a chance at 762. She had struck out. Still 741 out there with 247 still possible here in the last game. Walking by, it sounded like she had made a move on that shot and just hoping for it to give her a little bit more reaction. Still a big number out there. That's could be enough to find her way into the top 5.
Oh, please, please. Yes. Marcia will be here. 31. Rack came down, gave her 0. He's doing good. He had rotator surgery on the 20th of June. So no ball.
All right, first double of the finale for Padilla. Still has a chance to get to 228. Put her just above the 700 mark. Currently to make the top 10 in diamond singles, 700 on the nose. Held by 3 bowlers. Lindsay Boomershine, Tish Johnson, and Brandy Sanderson all reached the 700 mark, so as the 10th frame starts up, we'll have 2 who can sneak their way into the top 10. Carolyn looking to finish off her 2015 event the right way. few late opens for Jennifer, but had her highest game of the day to finish off singles, 183. All right, here's the final shot from USBC Hall of Famer Carolyn Dorin-Ballard, looking to finish with the last three for 212. And look who showed up again. The Stuff 8 on 38. .211 goes Carolyn at 632. Looks like a 1924 all events total for CDB. Final shot from Anne-Marie Duggan. That's her third 4-9 of the day. Goodness. These fill balls are haunting tales of what happened today. Gets Anne-Marie to 630. $18.82 all events for Anne-Marie. Shot dives to the nose for Padilla. Marcia finishes up 224. Fantastic bowling today by her. 718 will put her into the top 10. She moves into 8th place in diamond singles. She'll get to 19 and 28, and Brenda Padilla will finish off our final broadcast from 2015 with a strike. To get her to 682. So Brenda will be high out of the Ballard versus the Big C group with 1965 all events. Marcia Kloempken 1928 with 718 in singles, moving into 8th place. Carolyn Dorin-Ballard 1924 and Anne-Marie Duggan 1882. And you can see them, they're finishing off the day with a selfie. But that's going to do it for Bowl TV from the 2015 USBC Women's Championships. I'm Aaron Smith, and thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. The WC will wrap up June 30th, so be sure to check bowl.com for more information. The next live stream coming to you from Bowl TV will be on July 4th, so celebrate Independence Day with us on Bowl TV. Myself and Matt Canizaro will be live at the El Paso Convention Center to showcase John Zerbinski, as well as some other talented players out of Wichita at 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So until next time, we'll see you in Sun City. Take care. Thanks again.